Warning, do not try this at home. This beautiful Persian rug just came in and it doesn't look that dirty, right? Wrong. This rug is almost an inch thick, which means the boundary layer can't be reached with regular home equipment. Even after vacuuming several times, our dusting methods still remove this abrasive material from the rug. So you'll notice in this first clip, the water doesn't look super dirty. That's because it hasn't penetrated that boundary layer yet. So we want it fully saturated to penetrate that boundary layer before we put any shampoo on it. That is the number one reason you can't clean these investment grade rugs with any old equipment, especially not a thick one like this. Full submersion cleaning is the only way to truly clean these rugs while preserving the fibers and controlling the dyes. We actually just released a really good article on our website explaining how the boundary layer works. I'll add a link to that in the description for y'all to check out. But the bottom line is not all rugs should be cleaned the same. So you can get away with DIY on some, sure, but when dealing with a generational masterpiece such as this one, it's best to let an experienced professional handle it. One wrong move with dyes bleeding and your investment could easily be ruined. So, knowing how to handle these situations is critical to a successful rug cleaning. Okay, so earlier we talked about the boundary layer. Now you can see we've hit it. So you'll notice a lot more dirt is rolling out of the rug now. That's what we want. That's normal. Our main goal now is to just kind of repeat this process both front and back until that water runs clear of all dirt. So I use an extractor at the end as well to remove excess water. Then we hang it up to dry, which is another very important part of the cleaning. It could take this rug 3, maybe 4 days to dry if you DIY it. But with my setup, I can get this rug dry in about 24 hours or less. Super important when dealing with natural fibers, especially wool, because it's an animal fur, so you definitely don't want that sitting wet for days. It's really important for cotton too. You could get all types of cellulosic browning, just several issues that occur. So, drying is a very important part of the process. This is why this rug really should not be cleaned at home. Without the proper setup or the proper knowledge, you're taking a huge risk. After several attempts, we have finally managed to get the rug what I believe is going to be clear, and that's also the advantage of this step right here. So this is the extraction process. This is where we pull any remaining water out of the rug, and this also gives me a chance to kind of get an up close look at the water to see, if there's any dye still bleeding, if there's any dirt still in the water. If so, then we go ahead and run it again. In this case, it was clear, so we were good to go. And once this is done, we move on to the drying process, which we hang it up in our drying room, which is dehumidified and temperature controlled. So we keep it at a warmer temperature most of the time just to kind of speed up the drying process, along with the dehumidification makes everything smooth. So we'll get this all finished up. We'll show you guys the drying process, and then we'll show you guys the before and after. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time.